Did you know that up to 83% of children with autism experience sleep disorders? Imagine a classroom where every unique mind is understood and celebrated. Today, we embark on an enlightening journey through the science of autism. Autism is a neurodevelopmental disorder marked by differences in social communication and the way individuals interact with their environment. It presents diverse challenges and strengths in predictability, sensory processing, and behavior. At its core, autism is a spectrum, a continuum of conditions with varying degrees of difficulty and ability. Studies indicate that genetic factors contribute to autism in as much as 80 to 90% of cases, underscoring its deep biological roots. The science behind autism reveals an intricate web of neurological and developmental factors. Some children on the spectrum struggle with sleep, while others may face challenges like epilepsy, which affects nearly one-third of those diagnosed. Additionally, motor impairments can influence coordination and the ability to perform daily activities. These facts remind us that autism is not a one-size-fits-all condition. It is a richly varied experience that demands thoughtful understanding. For high school students and educators alike, comprehending these scientific details is essential. We stand at the intersection of science and education, where complex neurological data meets everyday classroom realities. Consider this. When we recognize the neurological diversity of autism, we open the door to more inclusive teaching practices. The challenge is clear. How do we translate scientific insights into effective strategies for teaching students with autism, especially in the realms of science and math? This challenge evolves into an opportunity. Educators are finding innovative methods to bridge the gap between scientific theory and classroom practice. One effective strategy is individualized instruction. By developing customized learning plans, teachers can tailor math and science lessons to meet the unique needs of each student. Visual supports like digital math manipulatives transform abstract concepts into concrete ideas. Simple, clear instructions and step-by-step breakdowns simplify complex tasks, allowing every student to grasp intricate details. Consider also the power of the multisensory approach. Incorporating hands-on experiments and interactive models in science lessons does more than convey information. It engages multiple senses at once. By integrating tactile, visual, and auditory elements, educators help reinforce understanding and deepen memory retention. Structured, predictable learning environments with consistent schedules reduce anxiety and create space for confident learning. These methods do not just teach content, they create a sense of belonging and empowerment. The importance of these strategies becomes even more apparent when we acknowledge the hurdles outside the classroom. Only 19% of adults with disabilities in the U.S. are employed. This statistic is a stark reminder of the lifelong impact that education can have. Joanne Blumenfeld once said, "I can teach them all the science I want, but if I don't set them up with workforce readiness skills, I'm not really helping them totally." Her words highlight the urgency in preparing all students, not just for tests, but for life beyond school. Inclusive education models are evolving to support autistic students in mainstream settings. Innovative frameworks like Universal Design for Learning emphasize the need to accommodate varied learning styles and sensory sensitivities. Educators are encouraged to incorporate students' special interests into lessons, making learning more engaging and personally meaningful. Such approaches not only enhance academic success, but also build social skills and self-confidence. As we conclude this exploration of autism from a scientific perspective, we recognize that the path to truly inclusive education requires empathy, adaptation, and a willingness to learn. The challenges in understanding and teaching autism are real, yet they are far from insurmountable. With science as our guide, we can transform classrooms into spaces where every student feels valued and understood. Let us continue to innovate, inspire, and include. Let's work together to create inclusive learning environments that empower every student to succeed.